Finals of the World Championship. I don't care if someone tells you to pick a meta game champion. When you're Gorilla and you're fighting for your tournament life here against SK Telecom T1 and you say, hey, it's time to play Support Misfortune, you tell your kids about this one. Get on Twitter, tell us your favorite moments. Mine is Support Misfortune already, but tell us hashtag World's Big Plays what yours has been so far. Here we go, Game 2 of the semifinals, Support Misfortune.
Yeah, with Ignite as well. Lane camp, no more camping around bot lane passive 2v2s with range supports. Peanut is setting up for the counter gank on top lane.
Not to mention, Blank learned his Ghost in the mid lane, so if this counter gank does arrive, there's no escape for Blank if they turn on him.
2 versus 2, how far do they go in? And it's gonna be for Duke first. Look at the damage onto him, nothing to do at all. And he's gonna land the Sonic Wave for a quick punch in the back of the head.
The audacity of Blank to get a gank off mid and then run straight up top without knowing where the enemy jungler is, that is a major mistake you do not make against a team like the Rocks Tigers.
And you have to blame both Duke and Blank for that one, because if it was going to be a 2v2, they were going
to pushing lane.
And look at that, Peanut. He already took the Raptors away. He's taking the Krugs out as well. But now it's the flash engage. Faker wants the blue buff back, and Kuro stayed mid for far too long. But now it's Peanut maybe staying too long. The root is perfect by Wolf, and it's now turned around. And SKT pick up 2 kills.
And it is so hard to punish SKT, but that is also total disaster thus far.
Smeb,
Rox is trying to make it up. They have double TP. Kuro could come as soon as he responds as well.
Gorilla's a bit low. They got the slow on the Wolf, and there's the equalizer. Flash, heal used as well, but he's got the harpoons. He's got the kill, and Wolf is hunted for his skin. Bang now under the turret, and Smeb really wants this one. Puts the fire to the backside, and that's a kill for Prey. Now Smeb, how does he get out? Prey's gonna die to the turret. He's dead. Oh my gosh. I guess they live.
For now.
Oh, Blank is coming. One Olaf, a single
he can't run in by himself.
Let's go. Be a man. Get him, Blank.
Kuro says no.
That play is successful.
He gets the Scuttle Crab for his bot lane, which means they can play safe and play aggressive.
Ash arrow.
Arrows land on the Wolf, and it's just going to be too much damage too fast. Teleports be damned. Who cares? A 2-on-2 kill for the Rocks bottom lane.
How do you beat Zyra? Poke. You outrange it. Blast the Misfortune, make it rain, arrow in her face, she can't escape. There is nothing Wolf can do because the summoners got blown earlier in that double TP trade.
And specifically, they held the lane on their side, so by the time they hit level 6, they would have access to SKT. Beautiful play by that Rocks duo lane.
Yeah, it's true. Chipping rather the turret down afterwards, Blank goes in.
Gotta be real careful.
He walked in to grab a Q. I guess he's all right with this one. There is not that much threat. Spina had his ulti after all.
And they play it beautifully. They amassed
at least one more wave. The question is, how good is Bang and Wolf's wave clear? They burn Stranglethorns on it, and he is going to do that to try to buy a little bit more time. Ooh, and here's the flash engage. Peanut flashes to land the Q, and now it's Wolf on the wrong side. He's spacing out so he can land the kick if he needs to. That's all the damage they need. Wolf goes down. He saves his summoner spells, and it's also first turn of the game going to Rocks Tigers. That is a 3,500 gold lead, short up slightly by top lane, going down. SKT finding some movements back in, but it's Rocks ahead a lot.
And it adds to their game plan. They're going to keep the 5 people down here, trying to get as much power right here as possible, then transition that squad to different lanes after they can secure the second tier turret. However, they are losing turrets on the rest of the map as well. Top lane is gone. Faker well on his way to chipping down that mid lane turret.
And total turret damage gain that actually might be in favor of SKT. The question is which breakpoints are landed, because first turret is obviously a whole bunch of extra gold. It was also a completely finished second turret on the bottom lane as well, so it is an immediate influx of gold, but Faker will answer back mid lane outer, so really the only major difference is the fact that the first turret gold itself and that kill was handed over. It still cost Smeb his teleport, and it still cost...
On this Victor, he got a solo kill after Flash was burned. Right now, there's also TP advantage for Duke.
Rumble caught Faker.
Break secured, and wow, Faker's just going to die at the outset. Only one knocker for the Stranglethorns, and Prey with a nice flash gets away from the Echo. Duke is out of this one. Wolf also gonna burn down. It's Smeb just on a killing spree on this one. Blank gonna get chased down. A beautiful equalizer, synergizing with Peanut, and now Duke's got nowhere to go. He's alone and running out of health way too fast. There's another kill picked up, and it goes on to Prey. 9-2 Rocks Tigers.
What a fight for the Rocks Tigers, and Smeb found the pocket of vision where SKT couldn't see them, and SKT walked right into it, which is incredibly rare from SKT, who is normally a very measured team. But Smeb getting to open,
continuously making use of those passives.
Literally.
Literally
making it rain. It's perfect. How have we not thought of this before?
Right,
The theming bonus is real.
As a support.
They want to steal this.
Ooh, no, it's going to go to the blue team. That is SKT. Blank gets that with his life, and I believe he is the one wearing the buff as well. Eagle's going to go up to the side. Can he land the kick? No, jukes away, and now Peanuts out of help. SKT with a beautiful disengage. Nicely played.
And even though Rox has an extremely large early game advantage, it's mistakes like that that could cost them the
Turret scoreline, I think, here for Rox Tigers. If they can hold on with this wave, they are getting shipped down, and yes, they will have to wait it out just for now. The stun's not going to
Really
let
risky.
down, and oh, Duke is rooted. He can't ult in time, and Kuro's getting the kill credit. The turret as well. Look at the lead, 5,000 Rox Tigers.
Duke didn't even have his ultimate. Why was he going in right there onto his parallel convergence? But they are going to try and set up the waves pushing.
Yeah, but if SKT can fight back, it will mean so much for this series because this is the largest goal deficit at 20. Faker,
Faker with one of the worst flashes. He needs practice tool. Down he goes. That's going to be a kill for Rox Tigers off the arrow cooldown. Bang tagged as well. Not much more.
An incredibly rare missed flash there from Faker, and that sets up a powerful push by Rox in the mid lane. Faker's not there to wait clear. They have to try to do this with Olaf axes and no Ezreal ultimate.
Ooh, big chunk on the Wolf as well. For a supportive build, Girl's got plenty of damage. Torchshoe helping. Force for the kickback. Oh my gosh, that damage. Yeah, that is when you go Hexfinger on Lee Sin. It feels pretty good. Mid lane turret's gone.
Yeah, the momentum for Rox so hard. Multiple members there was just done poorly.
Yeah, and you look now, SKT still has pretty strong vision within their own jungle, which is where they could get caught. And there's no turret here for Kuro.
The top side, pink wards go down for the teleport. What else can they get? Kuro trying to heal up in time, and he can't. Blank gets the shutdown, he gets the kill.
What's Kuro doing there? Why is he there? He's pushing a side lane with no river vision. He just had 4 of his teammates back in that brush, if not 3. This is another mismatch of Rox. They're losing their late game finesse.
Absolutely, and that's Cure the Baron because this gold lead continues to shrink. Rox trying to go right now.
And they're on top of the Scuttle Crab, so this information is known. SKT looking for the play, Faker coming back in, and the other 4 right here. Smeb is low, no ulti on him, no arrow just yet either. It's Blank, popping the ulti, 1,000 health on Baron. What's it gonna be? The shutdown of the Olaf, and the secure for Peanut. The re-engage for Faker. He's gonna pick up 1. So far it's a 4 versus 4. Baron buff still on Rox. Trey dodging away from the CC, but he could get stuck. He could get shut down. But he trades it back, and Prey stays alive. Duke makes the big play, shuts down the 80 carry, but he will get kicked down, and he will get picked off. 4 for 2, and the Baron secure for Rox.
The instantaneous communication, realizing they could turn this fight. So many teams would have just left Prey to die, but they realized they can turn it around.
And Rox Tigers knew they needed to go now. I love the focus when Blank tries to move in for the first steal. They all go to damage Blank before the Baron can be in smite range. And from there, Faker goes in. This is the moment you're talking about, Kreppel, where they recognize they can turn it around.
I mean, they could easily secure 3 buffs here. Prey flashes defensively, goes for stun, and turns like... This is so unexpected to get out of that fight winning. Shouldn't be possible. What a great call by the Rox Tigers.
They knew they had the early game advantage, and they've had some slight missteps throughout the mid-game, but that Baron incredibly crucial in their quest to try and win this game. They killed most of the outer turrets.
They had a 5v4, and they didn't have to kill. They just had to wound, send them back to base, and then go for the aggressive Baron. Really well thought out by Rox. This is the play that started minutes in advance.
Just like the previous game, it's still Rox in a bit of a time.
Oh, he killed him.
Outscaled is still there. Wow! That's all the damage. Peanut needs mid inhibitors down as well. 5v4, keep on going.
Peanut just exquisitely sin play right there, burning the arcane shift with his first Sonic Wave and then killing him on the second one. That was just perfect, and it's exactly what Rox needed to continue to push in.
Dirty plays by Peanut. Back in his element. He definitely shook off the game 1. That was an arrow expecting a minor juke on reaction from Faker. Faker shook off that failed flash.
Quick wave clear comes through. That wave is gone, and with only a cannon, it's not even a turn off backdoor bonus, so not a lot of gains to be had. Blink even smites it away for good measure, but the new wave is coming in 5 seconds.
And that Baron play seems like it's turned the corner for the Rox Tigers to allow them to try and push in and close this game. Bang still dead, still have Baron buff. They push SKT off the turret, and they
Blink
go.
is low. They want a little bit more than Olaf gonna run away. Pop the Ragnarok. Smed's gonna be careful. Pops Zonia's to stay alive, and it's an inhibitor down. Duke is on the chase for Prey, though. Getting what damage he can. Ults back for plenty of damage, and Rox Tigers are dangerously close to death. It's gonna be Kuro falling. Duke trading his life life for that one, and blanks around the flank. He can get the slow. They've got off Bevic. Gorilla has to just run away. That's a pretty clean 4 for 0. Beautifully done, SKT.
And just when SKT wanted to turn it around, they came up with a huge play. And that just began with Duke lane. So SKT know that Rux can't get the backup.
This is going to be dangerous. Peanut's going to keep running. Wolf's going to look for the... Oh, not going to get the root, but the Strength of Thorns will land. The kickback doesn't mean much to Blank, and that should be a kill onto the Rocks Tigers jungler.
But he's just buying time.
Yeah, pushing the bottom side. This is what SKT is trying to punish. They're going to get the inhibitor.
Gorilla putting down 5 damage auto attacks, doing what he can to keep mid lane alive because top inhib has been killed, and they even got the pick off on Bang.
Rux doesn't actually have to stop pushing right now. They can delay the recalls.
The arrow!
Arrows. Look at the arrow! Get teleport!
He's gonna stop Duke! He stopped Duke, which means they can push. It's now on Wolf. It's a teleport coming in for Smep and Curl. How much more can be done?
They want to win right now!
The tank. Wolf running out of health. He's gonna die off. Onto the turrets they go, but the minions are gone, and it's too much. SKT are here to defend. This is a difficult 3v2. Pushing down Duke, down below 1,000. Ults back on towards Prey. Push back yet again, but Smep's running low. But they get it. They're gonna win the Nexus. They're trying to burn it down. Is this not going to be enough? It's not. Rocks Tigers answer back with game 2.
I love it. This series. Back and forth and back again. Rocks Tigers looked like SKT was going to be able to bring it back on them. And by pushing from the middle of the map all the way through to the Nexus, the cross-map bash arrow to interrupt the teleport, the chase kills as SKT tried to fumble back for the defense of their Nexus.